Hey folks, welcome to Green Hat Gardening. We're out here for another harvest. More onions. This garden has become completely overrun with weeds, as you can see. And this has our biggest onions in here, and I just want to pull the big guys. Clean this bed out and prep it for the next summer planting, which will be interesting once I get these two beds completely out. But let's get these onions. One load today. You can see we've got crabgrass and whatever this weed is, and a little bit of oxalis, which I wish I could transplant and save. It's beautiful. I love that little plant. But we have some big onions hidden in here, and I want to get in here and grab some of these. May not start out with the biggest one though. That's about average we've had so far per harvest, but that's still been pretty good. Now we get into some this size. And some of these just didn't do anything, but that's the way the onions are. Little bitty ones. Here's one of the bigger ones. That's a nice one. Really like that one. Come here and get this guy. That's another great size one right there. You get so many weeds in here, it makes it hard to see. Where are your onions? See, look, I missed this one right here, just beneath my feet. Ooh. Finished out this row here, I think we've about got this entire side. Go down here and get this one. Get these three. Oh look, I think that may have been something different got mixed in. Huh. Get a few more. Now we get to the final three, I think. Oh no, wait, there's one. Now we'll get to the final three that I've been wanting to pick. There's three right here in the center. Oh, yes. That one. Wow. And another fine one. Oh, this is a fantastic harvest today. Just look at that basket. Well, I was gonna make a separate video, but decided to go ahead and just pull all of the onions out of this. Just get them all out of the weeds here. Both this bed and there's onions in all this somewhere too. Clean all these beds out, and then these two beds I may reconfigure. You see I have this long board here. I may actually make 2 beds, and I'm struggling with keeping the tomatoes wet enough in the buckets. I'm almost to the point where I think I need to put them in the ground, even though it seems late or maybe dangerous to transplant them at this point. But at the very least, we'll get the rest of these onions today. See the onion for the weed. Gonna start with 3 here. This is what big onions were yesterday. Here's another good sized one. And they've stopped growing, so it's okay to pull them. There's tops all over them like that. There's no need leaving them out here in the rain and risk them rotting. The little zinnias that's come up. Almost got another basket right here. I want to make sure I'm not missing anything though. It wouldn't surprise me though. I'll come out and I'll find another little onion somewhere. Crabgrass though. Just cannot get rid of this crabgrass. Got a giant pile over here off camera. Can't quite see. Well, that's a pretty good one. I like that one. Be enough for we call it a basket full. Yeah, I think that's a basket full. Alright, so let's just finish out this bed like this, I think. Let's get down in the bed itself for some onions. Smaller ones here. Oh, something weird going on with this one. Well, I planted 2 in the same hole. That's different. You might say, why did you plant so many onions? It's just the 2 of you. Well, we eat a lot of onions. Everything, all of our stews or soups. Put them on pizza, relish for our burgers, all kinds of things. And so we don't have to buy any onions, obviously, throughout the year. Look, There's one I missed. I'm sure there's still another one or two. There always is somewhere. That's almost another basket load to take in now. Go over this side. Pretty good ones. So many weeds. So that last one weighed 4 pounds, and what I brought in last night was 6. At least another 4 pounds, I figure. Down in the weeds here again, huh? Got a bunch of rain moving in this weekend. I don't know if I already mentioned that or not. It's just kind of my want to get in here and pull these. That's interesting how some of them just don't grow at all. Other than the one sitting out next to it. Just do spectacular. Almost have to pull the weeds in order to find the onions. Oh, that's a pretty good one right there. Some little bitty ones here on the fringe. That's okay. I'll be welcome. Virginia smartweed has nearly taken over the garden in spots. Ooh, here's a nice one. And there may be more than a basket here, but we're going to finish off. This will be the last of the Texas sweet that I pulled. I'll pull everything today, or right now. I won't make another trip out after this. Come down here a bit. See what we can find. Let's see how thick this grass is. It's crabgrass that just gets away from you. It's just hard to... If it gets like this, it's just hard to keep pace with it. So hard. Try not to let it take too much of my soul. Still trying to find random onions in here. And they're in here, you just have to go around. Looks like I pull the grass in order to find the bulbs. Oh, it's an unexpected big one. Nice. It's a strong fragrance. I can smell them here even as I'm pulling them. A little one there. That basket's almost full. So what we have here in the corner may not be much. Nothing else. Get all these weeds out. There we go. Back, that may be that our last. Is not our last. Here's our last onion, I think. Those are the last two. Oh, nope. There's always one more somewhere. A little bit of a sweep around here. Hence the maybe look back through this other garden here a minute. Just see if nothing's left behind. Not that one. See what I tell you, there's always one or two you miss. There's so many weeds. There we go. So the final basket. Up the Texas sweet. And we still have the Georgia sweet. Look down in here. And the Georgia sweet are coming along. They're trying to, despite all these weeds. You just have to leave them. But yeah, there we go. A lot of good onions. We're set for the year.